Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. How many times have you heard a piece of health advice and just accepted it as fact? Don't swim after eating carrots, give you night vision. You need to drink 8 glasses of water a day. We hear these things so often they become gospel. But what if I told you that a lot of what we believe about our health is, well, just plain wrong? Today, we putting on our myth-busting hats and diving deep into 10 common health myths you probably still believe but are totally, completely, scientifically wrong. Get ready, because some of these might just shock you. Let's start with a classic. Cracking your knuckles will give you arthritis. How many of you were told this by your parents or a teacher? I know I was. The sound is admittedly a bit cringeworthy, but does it actually cause joint damage? The answer is a resounding no. A doctor named Donald Unger even conducted a 60-year experiment on himself, cracking the knuckles on only one hand every single day. The result? No arthritis in either hand. The popping sound is just gas bubbles in your synovial fluid. So, while it might annoy your friends, you can crack away without fearing for your future joints. Alright, myth number 2. You lose most of your body heat through your head. This is why we're always told to wear a hat in the winter, right? This myth actually comes from an old flawed military study. In reality, you lose heat from any exposed part of your body. Your head only accounts for about 10% of your body's surface area, so you lose a proportional amount of heat from it. If you went outside in the cold wearing only shorts, you wouldn't lose most of your heat through your legs. It's about surface area, not location. So yes, wear a hat, but don't forget your scarf and gloves too. Next up, the 5-second rule. We've all been there. Your favorite snack takes a tumble onto the floor. You quickly snatch it up, declaring 5-second rule, and pop it in your mouth. Is it safe? Not really. Bacteria don't wait around with a stopwatch. They can transfer to your food almost instantly. The amount of bacteria transferred depends more on the stickiness of the food and the cleanliness of the surface than the amount of time it spends on the floor. A wet piece of fruit will pick up way more germs from the floor in 1 second than a dry cracker will in 10. So, the safest bet. When in doubt, just throw it out. Let's talk about hydration. Myth number 4. You must drink 8 glasses of water a day. This 8x8 rule is everywhere, but it's not a one-size-fits-all magic number. Our hydration needs vary based on age, activity level, climate, and overall health. Plus, we don't just get water from, well, water. We get it from coffee, tea, juice, and even a lot of the foods we eat, like fruits and vegetables. The best guide is your own body. If you're thirsty, drink. If your urine is dark yellow, you probably need more fluids. It's that simple. Listen to your body, not a rigid, outdated rule. Myth number 5 is one for all the late-night snackers. Eating at night will make you gain weight. This one feels true, doesn't it? The logic seems to be that you're not burning those calories off while you sleep. But here's the scientific reality. A calorie is a calorie, regardless of when you eat it. Weight gain is about the total number of calories you consume versus the total number you burn over a 24-hour period. What often happens is that late-night eating involves high-calorie, less nutritious snack foods, and we tend to overeat when we're tired or bored. So it's not the asterisk time asterisk of day that's the problem. It's the asterisk what asterisk and asterisk how much asterisk you're eating. Moving on to vision. Myth number 6. Sitting too close to the TV will ruin your eyesight. This is another one I'm sure every child of the 20th century heard. While sitting with your nose to the screen can cause temporary eye strain, headaches, and fatigue, there is no evidence that it causes permanent damage to your vision. Kids actually have a better ability to focus on close objects than adults do, which is why they often sit so close comfortably. So, while it's good practice to maintain a reasonable distance for comfort, you don't need to panic if you find your kids glued to the screen. Let's debunk a big one. Myth number 7. Being cold gives you a cold. Your mom wasn't lying to you on purpose when she told you to bundle up or you'd get sick, but the cold virus is, well, a virus. You have to be exposed to the virus to get sick. Cold weather itself cannot make you ill. So why do we see more colds in the winter? It's because we spend more time indoors, in closer proximity to other people, which makes it easier for viruses to spread from person to person. The dry winter air can also dry out our nasal passages, making us more susceptible. So, the culprit is viruses, not the temperature. Alright, myth number 8. Will interest the fitness folks. You need to work out for at least an hour for it to be effective. This all-or-nothing mindset can be really discouraging and stop people from exercising at all. The truth is, any movement is better than no movement. Even short bursts of activity, like a brisk 10 or 15-minute walk, have proven health benefits. High-intensity interval training, or HIIT, involves short, intense bursts of exercise followed by brief recovery periods and can be incredibly effective in a fraction of the time. The key is consistency, not duration. Don't let a lack of time be your excuse not to move your body. Now for a sweet myth. Number 9. Sugar makes kids hyper. The sugar rush. It's a phenomenon parents everywhere swear by. After a birthday party full of cake and candy, the kids are bouncing off the walls, right? Well, multiple double-blind, placebo-controlled studies have completely debunked this. They've found no link between sugar consumption and hyperactivity in children. So what's really going on? It's likely the environment. Birthday parties, holidays, and special treats are exciting. The excitement of the situation, not the sugar itself, is what's probably causing that burst of energy. It's a classic case of confusing correlation with causation. And finally, our 10th and final myth. You only use 10% of your brain. This is a hugely popular myth, often used in movies and TV shows to suggest we have untapped psychic powers. It sounds cool, but it's completely false. Brain imaging techniques like fMRI and PET scans show that we use virtually every part of our brain, and that most of the brain is active almost all the time, even when we're sleeping. Different tasks will activate different regions more intensely. But there are no dormant, unused areas just waiting to be awakened. Your brain is an incredibly efficient and hardworking organ, using all of its resources to keep you going. So there you have it, 10 common health myths. Totally busted. It just goes to show you that we should always be a little skeptical and do our own research, even with things we've heard our whole lives. Which of these myths did you believe? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this video and learned something new, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Do you want to forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't want to miss our next deep dive? Thanks for watching, and stay curious.